We have a Monday grid by Trent H. Evans, edited by Joel Fagliano. I hope Will Shorts is okay. He's just on vacation. And having an extra token, extra dry champagne today because I'm starting an extended fast, anywhere from 3 to 7 days. Don't know, but I don't want to not have cocktails while I'm not eating, but I don't want any real sugar, coursing through my system either. So, typically speaking, on these fasts, you're allowed a couple of things like maybe pickles or a handful of pumpkin seeds. You just can't tilt the disc, over to actually digesting food so much. So I think I will have champagne instead. Anyway, so let's go ahead and jump into this grid. As always, I'm always wondering, are we going to have a challenging Monday, or is it going to be a rollover fest? And we're going to find that out. So didn't do Saturday or Sunday, just needed a weekend to chill. But I started cranking out some shorts, and apparently people like them. They're clicking on them, I guess. So good stuff there. We vowed, Shotzi and I, her back there, to not to be those people that are asking for likes and subscribes. We just leave that to you to determine whether or not you want to be subscribing or liking the content. In the meantime, the shorts are kind of fun. I'm really kind of enjoying knocking those out. Those are pretty cool to work with. So why don't we jump into this grid? And let's see what we've got here. So we're going to start off with one across a 1960s activist Hoffman. I love this guy. I think it's Abby Hoffman. He's the guy that always said, Viet effing Nam, man. He had like a cameo, or they had an actor playing him, I think, in Forrest Gump. And yeah, he was a real hellraiser. So I'm going to go with Abby on this one. Let's see. Should we do the acrosses only today or the downs only? I don't know. Santa's sack full toys. You know what? Let's just do the crosses. Why not? Let's just make this a little bit more challenging, since so far it's not that challenging. Abruptly leave as a lover. So we've got 4 letters here, and I'm thinking this is probably to jilt, Okay. Let's just keep doing the crosses till we can't. Intoxicated. Well, so I'm looking at Abby, and then I'm seeing D-R-U-N-K. So that all works together if I'm looking at it, right? So like it could potentially spell other words. Like one down here could be an aid, or maybe to add, or maybe it's Ada, Oklahoma. 2 down could be like, I don't know, Bree. 3 down, whatever. 4 down could be incur. I don't know. I mean, you can see that something, this would be eek here at number 5 down. So, yeah, why not? Let's just do the crosses. Help with a crime. Well, that's 4 letters for a bet, maybe. And again, these all could potentially, theoretically, work. So, app connecting writers with drivers, and that would be Uber, I guess, or it could be Lyft. So if that's L, yeah, JL wouldn't work unless it's the name of somebody, JL, whatever, founder of something, but that probably wouldn't be on a Monday puzzle either. You don't see me doing crosses only on Saturdays for a reason. So in Europe, it's known as a twin town. So if that was Brevasti in terms of, Maybe maybe we have them in the United States too. So I'm not understanding why it says in Europe it's known as a twin town. I'm going to go with sister city to start with, but I don't, because the Downs would work that way. But I'm kind of confused about the clue. In Europe, it's known as a twin town. Well, sister cities are not just in Europe.
Well, I know that in the States they have sister cities in Europe usually.
Yeah,
So
like
maybe that's it.
like Fort Worth and Trier, right? Fort Worth, Texas, and Trier, Germany is a sister city.
Maybe that's what they're talking, how they mean it.
Yeah, strange.
Grasp me.
No. Mega Millions is the lottery, I think. And is this going to turn out to be Brie? Part of a needle or a hurricane? So we got the eye of the needle. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling like it's working out here. Took in some takeout, maybe 8. And unruly 60s hairdo. Well, so we've got JUM. So maybe that could be a jump. This could be like a mop top. And if that's the case, MOPTOP. Lego trap, I bet. Huh. Okay, well, let's just try with mop top. Thinking Beatles here. Thinking Beatles today. Digital diary. Oh gosh, probably a blog. Intel OG. Okay, why not? Let's go with blog. Let's.
That going down though. BUSYB.
I was thinking maybe busybodies or busy something like that. I have no idea. I'm just trying to see if it will spell something. If we fail, baby, we're going to fail big on this one. Clothing ensembles slangily. We'll see, like 9 down looks like stymies, potentially. 10 down could be maybe a jump start, or there's 5 letters following jump. It could be a jump-a-thon for all I know. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm not quite sure about the clothing ensembles slangily. So we'll leave that be. Earth-friendly prefix, I'm thinking eco. And hotly contested area in a U.S. election. Battleground states. Purple state? Yeah. So it'll give me an OP here. That could be Opie or an opus, or purple ragu. That would be ragu, whatever 18 down is. Hey, let's just go with purple states. Hell with it. My darling Shotzi and I have... When I joined the Army after 9/11, which is the only reason I would ever put on a uniform, was, to, I don't know, some sort of weird patriotic fit of jingoism or something. I was like, Texas was a blue state. And then I get out of the Army, and it's as red as it can be. And we keep talking about maybe it'd be purple one day. I don't know. That's some really good champagne. Luke and Leia's mother in Star Wars is, of course, Padme. I think I spelled that right. Unfortunately, maybe ALAS. I think we've got stymies up there now. I think purple state works, so unfortunately I'm going to go with alas. Alas. And game show icon Trebek. When I was a kid, I always thought it was Alec Trebek. Oh no, I must have confused him with Judd Nelson's character in St. Elmo's Fire. Constellation with a belt. Orion. Okay, got that. Greek T is that's Tau. TAU. And so this all works here. Nothing is looking odd here for the Central Downs. Swedish currency, I think they spend the krona. Krona with an A, I think. I don't know. We'll have to keep this in mind. Can't remember if it's kron with an E or an A, or if that's the anglicized version. Queen of the Nile, informally, I'm going to go with Cleo on this one. And so it looks like this is going to be an epoch here, as in, geological era. How you doing? DOINDOI plaid in. How you doing? Let's just go with that. And we want to spell it right too. We could spell it right. That would be a great way to. Lucy's pal, and I love Lucy. I'm just thinking of them having to eat all the candy pieces. Ethel. She and Ethel. Was it Ethel with a Y? No, that would be alcohol. Never mind. Okay. We're not talking about ETOH here. We're talking France for the 2024 Olympics. Now, it's a host nation. We've determined that we weren't going to go to Paris while the Olympics were going. But host nation would be too short, so I don't know. But I think epoch and busybodies showed out. I guess whoever Carlo is up here. So we're going to go with host, but I don't know what this other is going to be because, I don't know. Country, maybe? COU. It fits, but I don't like it. Keys. This could be flaunt. Well, we know this is stymies here, right? So clothing ensembles fit. Okay, so jump start. Is it fits? That makes this flaunt. Does anybody actually call their clothing ensemble fits?
Check out my fit.
Have you heard that? I've never heard anybody say check out my fit, and I'm kind of a clothes horse. I don't understand that.
You ain't that on some stuff.
That's true. Looks like we got a moot point going here at 36 down. That's creeped its way into a lot of puzzles lately. What dogs do with their tongue sticking out, I think, is to pant. I always heard that's how they sweat. On the double, maybe ASAP, and that makes 41 down. Keys. Sounds like Schneider in One Day at a Time. This looks like Aloha, Tenet, and Exalt. Legal professional. I guess I'm going to make this an attorney. A company. I don't know. But this would be a moot point here. So that's PO. These allergies are killing me. Just a heads up, maybe FYI. 57 across. Sheep's sound. Ba. Humbug? Artist who co-authored a book about his mustaches. Of course, Dolly. I'm sure my sister has a couple copies of that book. Extraterrestrials Home to Us. No clue. Neighbor of Turkey. 4 letters. Got Iran. And that fits up with moot point. Window ledge. So this is a sill. Okay, I'm not sure how we're going to figure out these 2 long ones there. This 52 across, 60 across, but we'll worry about that in a minute. Star Wars droid, familiarly. I think this is R2. Slight coloration. So, tint. Yeah, because that works with the moot point. And hang on to. So this could be file, and this could be Yelp. If I want to put this into keep. It really is like flying blind when you can't check your stuff. Ocular annoyances. So Styes? Sty? Think I'm spelling that right?
Over here, I thought it said outdoor annoyances.
Oh, outdoor annoyance, yes.
Didn't see that far.
That would be flies
That's
then.
what I was thinking, flies.
So this looks like it could be edit, and then I don't know what that is, or this here, but we got accompany. So if that's edit, moving down, I guess that could be clan. Sorry, clan, car. This could be don't ask if this is escort. But when I think of escorts, I think of the kind of thing that could get you in trouble in some American states. So I'm going to go with don't ask here.
Your wife.
With my wife especially. Alien. So I got file and Yelp and rain. Alien. So was aboard aloha party. Okay, so that's when you're leaving Hawaii, I think, is an aloha party. Aliens. I'm going to go Alien World here. And I better turn on my speakers so make sure I can find out if I failed or not. Alien World, and of course, how did we do, Bob? Well, it's not bad. You know, I mean, we kind of slowed ourselves down a bit here doing this little stunt, but let's take a look at what we got here. So we got, obviously, brie, my favorite cheese, and it's doing this extended fast. I don't get to have any for at least 3 to 5 days. Creamy French cheese. What are these busybodies here? Meddling sorts, of course. We got here Jumpstart, Bring Back to Life is an auto factory, auto battery. Flaunt, show off shamelessly. We've got the wrapped Indian garment is a sorry. Abort. Command to cancel a countdown. Well, that could have been edgy. Aloes. All right, well, fantastic. So I'm going to continue fighting my allergies here and uncoupling my mitochondria by fasting. Everybody deserves champagne. So have some. In the meantime, as always, learn how to say it in every language you can possibly think of, but especially the ones where you interact on a daily basis. So, you know, if you're in Texas, you probably want to learn some Spanish and some Vietnamese. Yeah, there's any number of languages going on there, right? You know, but that's really, you know, big time usage languages, you know, outside of English. Might even want to learn some redneck there too, because that's a different dialect altogether. And but otherwise, arrivederci, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, aloha, shalom, masalamati, annyeonghaseyo, and adios. Be well today.